Well, hello. I'm Levi Costello, and this is my first video for the software engineering class. I got a little fireplace. It's probably lagging. I'll figure that out later, but give us a little nice scenery as we're discussing this. Now, I saw the first video, problem we're solving. I'm sorry that this is a little bit late, but it really got me to process and understand a little bit more about what it is to create an idea and to follow through with that idea. That you can't just say, "I want to build this product" or "I want to work on this," because you got to think more about um, who's going to buy the product. Is something necessary? Are you able to invest in it? Are you able to keep it up and maintain this product near later on in the future or for as long as possible? And are you able to get other people to invest in said project? Now there's many ideas for what comes through a project, and it just comes to down to what you want to do and then if you can do that. I know for me, when I was in class, I had discussed one of a current project that I thought think will be a bit of would be a good investment. Um, so one of the problems that I remember going through back in the day when I was more active in my story writing, I still am, but it was when I was working on the comic book. Now, when it comes to like working on the comic book and stuff, we needed a platform to necessarily work on it and go through it. Now, you could just simply just go through like a bunch of other screenwriting platforms and stuff. There are sites where they're like, I know one that comes to mind is Celtics. It's a screenwriter platform where you get to work on a screenwriting program, and then you can also collaborate and send information to other people so you can work on the same project. But then again, to get to the full use out of it, you need to pay more money. You need to pay money, and then also another thing that I keep in mind is that not many people use these types of products. They usually work on their own necessarily websites or programs where they build their own either art projects or screenwriting projects, story writing, things like that. And they don't necessarily have a platform to really meet with other people. Several times where I mentioned that, oh yeah, I'm working on a comic book, some people would come up to me and they'd be like, oh, you're working on that? That's cool. I know I'm working on a writer myself, and I just need to find people to be able to work on this with and stuff like that. And for me and my group, when we're working on a program, so far the program that we used was Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, it's a website meant for people who play video games. It's just a social platform for people to be able to talk to each other, text, or and then do voice chat calls, or and potentially video chat calls. Discord is mainly used for gaming communities who like are one of wide fan base and who play certain video games and stuff like Overwatch, Halo, things like that. More common games coming up like Warframe and stuff like that. Now, what I was thinking with my program is that we could make it more viable for other people to work in, which would include a platform similar to Discord, where people can talk, chat, send pictures, send notes, and save files and do all that sort of stuff. But then also to be able to have it family friend, to be not family friendly, but more business related and also more professional, and also be able to support itself with advertisements of things related to it. And what came to mind was LinkedIn. Now with LinkedIn, you got advertisements for different jobs, different companies, different other like business related things. So the advertisements right there aren't really like just petty advertisements like buy this video game or get some food nearby. They're more geared towards the what you are working on. And on that platform, they also listing opportunities that are around the world and around the places. So that would be a great place for people to participate in and partake in when they want to go somewhere professionally. So if I could just make something a mix of this, I feel like that would be a good investment money wise, and it would be able to withstand because we would have a lot of advertisements who would have to pay us to be on the platform, and then we would also be getting a good follow base because a lot of people would be able to use it. That would be great. Um, and the final question in regards to good and bad apps, I feel like some good apps that have come up in the past were in the recent years have been like Uber Eats, where people don't want to go out. They're hungry, they don't have any food at the house or anything, and they want to get some food. So why go outside? Why go to the store when you could just have someone get it for you and ship it to the place? Domino's Pizza do it. Pizza places do it. So why can't other stores do it? So Uber Eats is a place where you can get paid to go pick up the food and then bring it to people's houses, and it's a really nice. I feel like that would be a very successful app. Some unsuccessful apps would be some of the unnecessary dating apps, for example. Um, Dating apps in general are like are like they're good and stuff. There are several out there, but then people are making things like farmersmeet.com or something like that, or a dating app where it's literally just for business people. And yes, that's selective and stuff, and it's more to find people of your own niche and culture. But like then again, you can still do that in the other programs and stuff, and like limit your basis. Either way, I just feel like those apps themselves aren't really a necessity and aren't not necessarily going to do well because there's not many people who necessarily care that much for that kind of specificity. I can't talk. Well, anyways, thank you so much, and that about wraps it up.